like 4,000 years or something. And it's always the dinosaur thing, you know, the dinosaur bit that always throws me, because I'm like, well, I don't understand where the dinosaurs are. And it's a hard question for Christians. They don't like to be questioned like that because they believe in blind faith. You just have to believe for no reason. You just have to believe. And most people just believe because their damn mama told them to. I've asked people before, and that's the answers I got. You know? They don't know I'm an atheist. And it's just weird how some people, you say you're a fucking atheist, dude, it's like, they can't believe it, man. It's like you just tore a puppy's head off or something, you know? They look at you like that, like, you puppy murderer. I can't believe you, devil worshiping son of a bitch. No, I'm atheist. I don't believe in the devil either. There's some dumb motherfuckers, devil worshippers. Alright, so let me get this right, you Satanist punk. I don't know why you gotta be a punk. You're just stupid. Alright, so, you believe in the devil, right? Well, that would mean you'd have to believe in God, right? So how are you gonna believe in the devil and in God and in fucking worship the devil? That's stupid! Good Lord. I wanna believe. God, I wish I had something to lean on. Times got tough. Have anything, man. You guys prayed. And maybe that's the metaphor there. Maybe that's the release, and that's how prayer helps. It's not necessarily that there's some imaginary guy sitting on the clouds, you know, listening and answering prayers and shit. Maybe it's just you voicing your problems and your shit. Even you're just talking to your... Corbin, do we have any ice cream? I'm doing a podcast. I'm in the middle of... Hold on. Man, give me a minute and I'll check. Dang. Sorry, guys.
You know, it's like they always say, you know, never bottle anything up inside. You gotta get it out. You gotta let it out, brother. Come on. You gotta let it out. Don't hold it deep down inside, because it'll build up like a soda pop and explode and hurt everybody in its wake. So you gotta let it out. That's why a lot of people, when they're praying, they're crying. Get the rip, my... My wife left me. I'm out of my trunk smoke. Hey, I feel a lot better. I got it off my chest. Oh, cool. My wife came back. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, cool. I got a new job. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, fuck, I got fired. Well, man, you gotta watch out. That devil's testing you. Oh, man. Every time I go to try to believe in God, the devil want to test a motherfucker. Sick of this shit. Then you got people, you know. Well, before I get onto that part, I'm gonna forget. I'm totally gonna forget what I was gonna say, because if I don't say this other part, I'll forget that. But it's like plants. Have you ever heard people say to talk to your plants? It makes your plants healthier. It's the same thing. It's the same thing as prayer. You're just talking. Maybe you should, you should do an experiment. I think we're going to do an experiment. We're going to get two identical plants. Clones, if you will. That way they will be truly identical. And then what we'll do is we'll separate them at completely different ends of the house. As far away from them, each other as they can get. Now, matter of fact, let's make it 4 plants, because I want to do multiple experiments. First thing I need is a white van, a clipboard, and 4 clones. Not marijuana. We're not talking about no marijuana. Just some kind of fucking flowery plant. Something leafy that grows indoors that loves discussion. That just loves to hear you fucking ramble about this and ramble about that. Talking to your plants like a fucking lunatic. See, it helps you, not your fucking plants. But I want to do an experiment. I'll have, like, in one room, I'll have the beet plant, you know. I'll come in and be like, hey, guy, what's up, man? How you doing today? Man, you looking great. You want something to drink? Says, you look a little thirsty. Here you go, buddy. High five. You know? Oh, you look like you're a little nitrogen deficient. Get you a little fertilizer there with high nitrogen content. Get you feeling better there, buddy. You're doing good though, man. Proud of you. You fucking keep your head up. You're doing great. I'm expecting big things out of you. Thanks, plant number one.
And we'll see how plant number one does with that kind of uplifting, up-spirited kind of support. You know? Like support. You know, let it know it's gonna be okay. Let it know you're there for it. Let plant number one know that no matter what happens, you got his fucking back. And let him know to be free, to grow as big and as powerful as he wants. Plant number one, you my road dog, man. We've been down a long time, plant number one. Alright, then have plant number two. Plant number two you treat like a bitch. A punk ass, bitch ass plant number two. Every time you get pissed off about anything in your life, you go in there and you take it out on plant number two. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I'll feed that motherfucker enough water to stay alive, but you're my prisoner, plant number two. Oh, punk ass, you ain't never gonna be shit. Look at those little scrawny limbs and leaves. Look, man, your leaves are fucking falling off. What the fuck? Here, bitch, drink this water, motherfucker! Drink! I swear to God, plant number two, if you make me fucking come over there. You ain't never been shit, and you're never gonna be shit, you lazy motherfucking piece of shit, plant number two. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you and that dirt you're fucking planted in. Matter of fact, give my water back. You don't get no nitrogen, you nitrogen deficient motherfucker! I don't care if you do turn yellow and brown and withered to death. Cause you never was gonna amount to shit anyway, you fucking waste of skin and flesh and bones and oxygen. I hate you, plant number two. And see how plant number two does. You know what I'm saying? Or we gotta have a medium. Or a control, I think is what it's called in a scientific experiment of this caliber. So one plant, you don't talk to it at all. You just make sure it's got food, water, sunlight. Food, water. Plants don't eat much unless it's a Venus flytrap, Bobby. How? And them motherfuckers eat flies. And I actually seen a video one time where one ate a little bit of a piece of bacon. And you could actually see it grow. You can watch it grow right before your very eyes. All right, now what about, that'll be plant number three. Plant number four? I don't know. We have to think of something funny to do to plant number four. Plant number four could be like that, you know, a little homeboy that, you know, he's cool cat, you know, but everybody kind of picks on him. That's why he kind of hangs out. You know, all the jokes kind of fall on him. You know, he's always the one running to the store to get beer and, I don't know, just kind of doing all this shit. Like, every time you tell a joke, anytime anybody tells a joke, it'll be like, you know, it'd be like my buddy Dave would be over. He'll be telling jokes. He'd be like, all right, so me, Mr. E, and Steve walked into a bar. Steve's going to be or plant number four. You know, and plant number four is that guy, you know. Yeah, it's me and Mr. E and plant four walked into a bar and something bad happens in plant four. He's always the butt of the joke. He always winds up being gay or somebody stuck a carrot in his ass or he fucking, I don't know, drank the wrong shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I know, he's the guy everybody like marks on with Sharpies when he passes out at your house. That guy, you know. Everybody still kind of likes him. You kind of treat him like shit. But when it's just you and him, you know, you're kind of cool. You're not so hard on him. That kind of guy, you know, plant number four. So you're always kind of like fucking with it, kind of pushing it over. Oh! Hey, would you like a little water? Oh, I'm sorry, plant number four. Did you spill all your dirt? Ha ha ha. Here, let me help you. And then you flip him over again. Plant number four, you're so funny. Here, you want me to help you with that dirt? Get it back up in your pot? There you go, let's get you back up here. Oh my God, he fell again. God, your plant number four is so stupid. Go give me a beer, plant number four. And we'll test that theory. What the fuck am I talking about?
Theory, what the fuck am I
I was thinking if I keep doing these kind of podcasts, people are going to think I'm going crazy.
I was thinking if I keep doing these kind of podcasts, people are going to think I'm going crazy. Theory, what the fuck am I talking about? I'm not. I just like to do silly fucking shit sometimes. It cannot be all it cannot be all doom and fucking gloom. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna waste my motherfucking life worried about every fucking conspiracy theory and every single thing, man. Because I've seen through enough of them to where that kind of just stretched a lot of them to me. You're like, what did he say about? Oh no, Misty done gave up. No, I ain't gave up, man. I can just see clearly now. My motherfucking eyes are wide open, and I see what it's all about. What are you gonna do? You're gonna wait on your rewards when you get to heaven? So you sit here and you be a good little slave. You make sure to tithe. Hey, I want to see that in the Bible. If someone can direct me to any of my Christian listeners out there. Look, I'm not trying to be offensive, but you got to see how silly it is to someone like me that don't believe. And I've been in that conversation where people say, I was like, well, you know, you don't choose what you believe in. They're like, yeah, you do. I'm like, no, you can't. You cannot choose what you believe in. It's a belief. It's a belief. You know what I'm saying? If I'm looking at a green wall, there's no amount of belief that, you know, I can't make myself believe that the motherfucker's red. And that's my problem with it. And then my other problem with it was I've just seen shit. You know, like when I was, well, when Mr. E was a teenager, he was a wild one. We'll just put it that way. You know, lots of fights and lots of trouble and lots of fucking mischief and mayhem. You know, kid shit. No one ever really got hurt. You know, a couple squabbles. No shooting up anybody. No shooting up. None of that shit. Just good, clean, regular bar fights and shit. Clean bar fight. My favorite. Be sitting up in a cell block. I got a little misdemeanor assault. And I would see other people. And I'd see everybody in these Bibles and all this shit. And everybody's all of a sudden they're making goddamn crosses out of toilet paper and soap and taking their t-shirts and getting someone to draw this Jesus saves and all this crazy. Look at the tattoos that come out of prisons and shit. Like so many of them. So like, it'd be like Jesus with praying hands and he'd be looking up at the moon out a fucking barred window. And that's when I came to my conclusion, you know, it's like everybody I've known that's got out of jail, they always say they found Jesus, you know, before they got out, and then when they get out. So I'm thinking that's probably where Jesus is. He's in jail. Because everybody finds him there, and for some reason they fucking leave his ass there. So maybe we need to go bond out Jesus. I don't know which county he's in, or if he's still at the county, or he still might be at the city. I don't know. I have to look it up. I don't know if we can 10%, or if it might be a property bond, Bobby. I'm not sure, but can you... Yeah, call Ricky. Yeah, call Ricky on the bail bonds and tell him we got another one. We're going to try to find Jesus. Bonding out Jesus. I think you have lost your fucking mind.
Well, how do you think this one's going? I didn't talk about one bit of news. Hey, I'll tell you a story I'm following. I'm trying to look at. I don't even know if I should bring it up because I haven't dug into it a lot. But speaking of conspiracy theories, that Barack Obama's kids, they're not his kids. Now, I'm not saying they're not his kids. I'm saying that's what this story that I've was shared with me earlier, and there's a lot of pretty convincing shit in there, and it's mainly they're just looking for pictures of Barack Obama with his kids when they were fucking babies or something, or anything before he became president. And I've seen a couple pictures. I'm not no fucking photo expert, but they did look photoshopped. What I seen, just that picture, and fuck it was only like 3 or 4. And I was thinking about that, and I went over to Barack Obama's Facebook page, because he used to have that picture. It was him standing there, and like his mom was standing there, and like they had photoshopped somebody out with a real dark black